Okay, and we are officially here. So, few important things to go over first. One, you may notice we're no longer in hardcore mode. By choice, due to how often I would die in hardcore mode. Two, there are other items that have sprouted up. If you watched the video where I go over building what this map is, you know exactly what's on those. But for the rest of us, those are essentially my long-term progression strategy to keep things more interesting. I wanted to limit it so I could only see Sand Island at first like it is normally, but that's just not the case. I'm fine with the way it looks now. It keeps all the other islands hidden, but still keeps the general spirit of things. Next thing to go over. Keep inventory has been turned on. This is to go along with the fact we're no longer in hardcore mode. Because now I'm willing to play things far more fast and loose. I'm willing to actually risk things a bit more often. Matter of fact, I'm willing to play so fast and loose that my immediate first step is going to be dismantling all of the island. Yes, all of it. Well, not all of it. Enough we can make our cobblestone generator. Let's see. Wow. First try. That has not been the case in several attempts. I'm actually quite proud of the fact we pulled that off. Alright. Oh, also, because I spent so long actually building everything, yeah, it's already almost nighttime. I'm going to consider that the trade-off for all the resources I've given is we no longer have a head start on defending against phantoms. I am also going to put the actual game difficulty on hard and lock it there. So the damage, the general quality of mobs, it's similar to what it was before, but a little more forgiving. Okay, make 2 pickaxes. Make 2 pickaxes. Get enough stuff. Great start. Seriously? Oh joy, they are already here. Yeah, can't say I was expecting this. Didn't figure we'd lingered quite that long. This is gonna be a little silly. We're gonna just have to repeatedly bap halberds. Can't say this isn't action-packed. You know, this is quite a way to start the series off. Ow. See, I do wonder if dying would maybe reset the phantom counter. But honestly, I like having to fight my way out of this stupid situation a bit too much to want to properly test that. I think this makes a good drama. How many phantoms are there? Just out of interest. Because I hear 3, and I've visually seen that many. Yeah, it looks like there's only 3. If it gets too bad, I am throwing myself off the platform and committing tactical death. Ow. Sometimes I'm good enough to bat them away before they can hit me. Other times, ow, not really. You know, the one thing I would recommend is a health bar mod so I can tell how far along I am in this. Because honestly, this is Alright, committing tactical death. Yeah, no, when I see a second group of phantoms spawn in like that, with all due respect, no. I should have taken a screenshot of that. That would have been a good thumbnail shot. Anyway. Well, hey, we've managed to condense the cobblestone generator quite a bit. That's a good sign. And it does seem like after we put up the ceiling tile that the leakage has gone down quite a bit. That's another good sign. Did say quite a bit. It didn't say it was eliminated entirely. You're making me look bad, game. Come on. Okay. And you know, fortunately, after building the map here for Skyblock version 3, I am intimately familiar with how long a distance it's going to take to get us over to Sand Island. The answer is going to be like 67 blocks. By the way, I do intend on making this map actually like something you can play if you really want to. I just need to figure out how to get that like authorized. It is technically a fork of the original Skyblock map. So I'm just not sure how I'd go about actually getting that approved. Because Skyblock, it's a cool map. It deserves the credit of saying, hey, I took the original and I built on it. So I need to figure out how to get that done. If anyone in the comments... Okay, for the briefest of moments, I thought I heard another phantom and I was about to lose my mind. Like, if there was another phantom there, poof, I would not have been happy. Alright. 43 cobblestone. That should be enough. We can at least build the border around the island. Okay. Okay. 4, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 7. All right. We should be good to remove the oak tree. Oh, and if we look out the edge just a bit, we can actually catch a glimpse of Mushroom Island. Yeah, that I wanted to make it so that way there was a bunch of different biomes so you could really farm a variety of resources. And one of the ones that came to mind was making a Mushroom Island. Because I honestly just thought, man, that'd be a cool thing to include. That's a resource that normal Skyblock does not normally give you at all. And you could theoretically maybe start making potions with that. There is a way to get nether wart in this. And blaze rods. So that one's a bit more contingent on a few factors. So yeah, I don't know. The idea of allowing the player to gain access to a mushroom island sounded really cool to me. Oh my god, a second oak sapling. This is already going better than Skyblock round 2. Like, I distinctly remember how long it took to get a sapling in round 2. We never did. We never did get a second one of those, actually. But the fact we already have one in round 3 here, awesome, as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna move the workbench to the lower walkway. Oh, it is officially raining. Well, nothing else for it. Let's see. Are there any other sticks that have dropped? Nope. Well, like I said, nothing else for it. Let's get more cobblestone. Gonna need that to actually make our way over to Sand Island. Eventually, I do want to turn into Mob Island. The progression here is still gonna be largely the same. Although now, yeah, we have the ability to actually get, like... I could make a boat if I wanted to. That's pretty funny. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, just mining cobblestone in the rain on our floating prison. Eventually there will be a way to leave. Eventually there will be a way to leave. Can you please stop incinerating my cobblestone? We're running on a deficit here. You know, theoretically speaking, right? How would the game react if I just did this? Yeah, my first order of business is making a border around everything, so mate. My second order of business is doing this. Theoretically, I could set up an auto clicker to do this. You know, that's not a terrible idea. I guess it depends. How severely would an auto clicker be considered as cheating? When it would just be an auto clicker for the purposes of the cobblestone generator? I guess I can already kind of hold the button, right? That's what I'm doing. Okay, fun fact. My hand is just held down on the mouse button. And I'm just holding it whenever a new cobblestone pops up. Why does it seem like this is actually producing cobblestone with less waste? Am I placebo about that? Am I just like making that claim up? Because it feels like it's actually more effective. And I'm not sure. Okay, sometimes it does actually spit cobblestone out into the wall. We're gonna have to go retrieve that. But like, man, we've already developed a new attack. Well, goodbye, wooden pickaxe number 2. We hardly knew ye. Okay. I feel confident enough we can go ahead and make a sword and 2 pickaxes. Sword might actually come in. Seriously? You? Okay. Sure. I mean, why not? Sorry about that. I had to pause the recording for a second. My cat was demanding of attention. Okay, yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a small tree, but it'll still work. Proof the design is sound, at least. Now, definitely feel like the play would be to go to Sand Island and then Birch Island. So after Birch Island, there's a very important structure. There's Acacia Island. I definitely do want to maybe attempt to make our way over there at some point, if we can. Oh wow, the efficiency has just gone up here dramatically. By the way, if I do manage to get permission to make this map you can download, I am going to put my own list of challenges. There'll be the ones from Skyblock Original, and then my list. One rule for my map here. Curing of villagers, if you somehow find a way to get the golden apples to do it, is no, or the weakness potions rather, is no longer allowed. Because, and I'll just spoil this much of the map, on Stronghold Island, way out in the distance, there are 2 villager spawn eggs and 1 of every job site block. So you can actually establish a trade hall. But I want that to be an end game kind of objective. I definitely want villagers to be something you really have to work up to. Because to get a proper village set up, you're going to need resources from every other island, essentially. Like, you're going to need all the various sorts of crops from the first islands. You're going to need things from Sand Island. Yeah, you're going to need basically a little bit of everything. And I actually love that. I think that's extremely good design. But, that said, a bit of an agreement if you do decide to play this, no villagers. At least not, for a little while. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. We have reinforced that bottom of the island. I'm gonna say I really don't care about a single piece of cobblestone, but we actually managed to salvage it. And there we go. Oh. Welp. Didn't mean to do that. That was a less tactical death. Okay. Yeah, no, the first death in the episode, that was on purpose. That death was substantially less on purpose. Oops. Alright, before we finish up here, I really do want to get over to Sand Island to get that secured. Please stop incinerating my cobblestone. Please stop. Please stop incinerating my cobblestone. So I don't know why so much of my cobblestone is getting incinerated. And a lot of it seems to be flying out of the generator. We might have to workshop this design a bit. It might have some flaws. But we can do. Go ahead and start. We are like way off path. You know what? That's actually fine because I think I'd prefer the path to Mob Island having a bit of curvature to it anyway. A decision definitely not influenced by how many times I have died on Mob Island trying to farm strength. Oh, hey, you can see Spruce Island. We've officially gone out that far. You like... Well, what is it? All right, that's huge. We were actually able to kind of steal resources from Sand Island a little early. Turn that melon slice into melon seeds, please. We need more cobblestone before we can even think about a farm. No, it's fine. It's not like cobblestone is the one major resource we have the ability to get in abundance here. So every time it gets incinerated, I feel a part of my soul leave my body. You know, unrelated, but while we're here in this final cobblestone montage, have you, like, subscribed yet? I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers soon, so I can just keep improving the quality of content I make. So if you all enjoyed this video and you've gotten this far, go ahead and leave one. You know the little button that makes a rainbow animation? At least it does on desktop whenever someone says that and the system picks it up. Let me demonstrate. Subscribe. If your rainbow button lit up, you have to press it. Them's the rules. Like, I didn't make the rules, I just enforce them. Okay, so some immediate flaws of the version 2.0 design. Namely, the fact that I am going to opt to do it like this. Should I actually... No, because it's always been a thing where I want to preserve as much of the original island architecture as I can. Yeah, I was gonna briefly consider, oh, maybe we should rip out the cobblestone generator and completely cobblestoneify it. Nah, I still very much prefer the idea of keeping as much of the original architecture of at least Island 1 as I can. These other islands are a bit more expendable. Not gonna lose sleep if I lose access to, say, okay, the one I'd actually be upset if I lost access to is Mycelium Island. Now, you know what? Glad I fought fast on that. No! Maybe if we're fast enough, we can still catch it. Hey! Okay. So, we just lost a third of Sand Island and the only source of cacti on the map. Skyblock gods giveth, and the Skyblock gods taketh away.